Hey everyone, welcome back to another Anime Kingdom reviews. You see by title below, this is on episode 10 of Orange, and pretty much last time I said that the animation quality dropped, and I also felt that the story wasn't on par with what it was before. There was a lot of moments where I was kind of confused and didn't really know what was really the problem, and nothing really was solved in that episode. It's definitely more of a build-up episode for what happened in this one, which honestly, in my opinion, the story and the animation was so much better than last week's episode. The animation still had a couple derps here and there, though it was still honestly really, it was so much better than, in my opinion, than last week. But there were still moments where I wish it would have been way better. For example, the animation during Kakeru kissing Naho, you could barely tell that was a kiss, to be honest. At first, I thought he just sniffed her hair or he said something. If she didn't touch her face like this, I would have no idea that he ended up kissing her. And, also him saying he took his prize, But overall, this episode, we finally get to learn why Kakeru, it was obviously had something to do with his mom, but we see that it's more of Kakeru saying that he didn't feel that it was right to be smiling, to be, laughing and having fun if his mother is watching him because of all his how he feels, pretty much. To which what happens is that obviously everyone ends up coming. Hagita's his letter actually said something the whole time and he never told anyone, but Kakeru's ankle was hurt the whole time, and he pretty much, we see also as well, it did hurt when they were picking up the whatever that thing was, mattress looking thing that Naho and him were carrying. They all come. They have a nice moment where you don't have to do this alone. We're here for you. We're your friends. You can talk about it. He remembers. It's nice and cool to see Kakeru remember everything with Suwa and everything. Suwa is literally MVP of the show. Period. No matter what how it ends. I swear, it makes it hard. I'm happy for how this ending went and everything, but it makes me really sad for Suwa. Each episode we see something good happening for Kakeru and Naho. It's just it sucks because Suwa is doing so much. He's being so just doing all this kind of stuff just for the both of them, even though it pains him. Sure, at least he smiled at the end a little, but he's still hurting. He loves Naho, but he's willing to do all this for Kakeru and Naho. It's honestly really sad. It makes me happy to see them together and see all this kind of stuff good happening to Kakeru, but it makes me sad at the same time to see Suwa go through so much, do so much for them, and pretty much, he's not getting the return that he wants. I mean, besides them both being happy at least, it's really sad, especially if, we don't know for sure, especially if his future self tells him they get married or something like that. It probably didn't, but it just sucks and sad to knowing for us as people watching, we know that in the future when Kakeru commits suicide, Suwa and Naho get together. And it's so sad to know that Suwa's, his future self, he's willing to sacrifice all of that for Kakeru and to be alive, and for Kakeru and Naho to be together and be happy. It really honestly just makes not only present day Suwa, but future Suwa just literally the best character in the show. MVP for sure. But overall, what happened in this episode, I really enjoyed the relay part. It was honestly, in my opinion, one of my favorite parts of the season overall, to be honest. Seeing each of them rushing down, passing the baton, and also passing a message until the very end, where you hear Naho say the whole message, each one of them having a piece of the message in the end. Pretty much, don't lose, promise me, we'll be friends, till 10 years from now, and everything, nothing will change, and we'll all be here waiting, kind of thing. And it was so nice and beautiful to see, and seeing Kakeru push through everything, even though he had a sprained ankle, and end up winning was just icing on the cake. I didn't know for sure if they were going to end up having it where they win, since obviously they are just a rag, just a bunch of them wanting, friends wanting to be in this race together, while the other classes were the best runners that they had. So it kind of makes it weird that somehow they ended up winning, but it was pretty much mostly because Suwa had a great start. Then it started to go downhill. They were still doing okay. Azusa pretty much definitely made it hard for them. Hagita was able to just somehow sprint it like crazy and be able to get it closer for them. Naho got it to Kakeru, which Kakeru finally, of course, pushed through and was able to win. It was nice to see the grandma also tell him that, you know, in his first preschool race, because we saw that him when he was a preschool like a couple times, and I was wondering what the hell does this have to do with anything. But it's the same with how before, where his parents got divorced. He was sad, and pretty much he wasn't smiling the whole event. And finally, just like this one, and just like before, his grandma says that he is smiling now, and it made his mom's happy. And just like now, if she's watching him above, she's really happy as well, and that made him happy. And then, of course, like after that, you see the moment with Kakeru and Naho, and it's really cute to see that Kakeru admitted that he was jealous and all this kind of stuff. And then, of course, shitty kiss scene. To be honest, like I said, I didn't really even know it was a kiss scene at first till he said that and she touched her cheek. But it was still a good, you know, it's still good going on in. I can't wait to see for the true kiss, the real kiss, when we see later on in the future, hopefully. But of course, that is pretty much the end of the episode. I just want to make sure there is 13 episodes in the season, so there's 3 more episodes left. I cannot wait to see how everything ends up finishing for this. I have to admit that throughout the whole season, these last 2 episodes have not been as good as the other ones, though this one's still better than the last one. I can't wait to see how everything ends up concluding. Hopefully all the budget that, you know, pretty much the animation took derps in this and last episode, hopefully it's because they're saving budget for the final episodes where they all just get really well done. I'm kind of scared. We have a happy ending at the moment. I'm hoping for it to continue to be happy, but you never know, to be honest, with the possibility of there being something that goes wrong for Kakeru, something obviously with Suwa or something with Naho. I'm not too sure. We just gotta wait to see for the future episodes on those points. But yeah, it's really all I gotta say, guys. So hope you enjoyed this Anime Kingdom review. If you have any questions, feel free to comment below. If there's anything I missed and you want to talk about, comment below as well. And yeah, that's all I really gotta say, guys. So hope you enjoyed. If you did, give a like, and if you haven't already, feel free to subscribe for more content. It really does help the channel. And yeah, I can't wait to see if we'll get hopefully more happy stuff. There's always a possibility of it being a Fields train, but who knows? We just gotta wait till next time. So yep, till next time, guys. See ya.